Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. You know how this works. We take a big stack of research and we
Yeah.
try to boil it down to the good stuff. You
Yeah,
know?
absolutely.
And today we are diving into the world of financial research. I know what you might be thinking right now. Spreadsheets, stock tickers. That's not really for me, but hold on. Because financial research, it's not just for, those Wall Street hotshots.
Right.
It's really about understanding like the money side of any decision.
Yeah.
Big or small. I mean, think about it. We make financial decisions all the time,
We do.
right? From picking a career path to buying a house to even deciding whether that latte every day is really worth it or not.
Exactly. And that's where I think financial research comes in. It gives you a framework to approach these decisions in a more strategic way.
Okay, so to kick things off, what exactly is financial research, the source that we're looking at today? It defines this as a systematic process of gathering and analyzing data to understand the financial health and prospects of a company or an industry or even an individual.
It's like detective work, really.
Oh, I like that.
You're piecing together clues from all these different sources,
Oh.
like financial statements, market trends, economic indicators to really get a full picture of what's going on.
Okay, so how do we become, these financial detectives, the source we're looking at? It gives us 10 key steps to get started. But to make this super practical for everyone listening,
Sure.
we're going to focus on 3 of these steps
Yeah.
that I think are really helpful for your everyday decisions.
Right.
So those are industry analysis, market research, and risk assessment.
Awesome. Those are foundational. Let's start with industry analysis.
Okay.
This is all about understanding the big picture.
Okay.
What are the trends that are shaping the industry? Who are the major players? What are the challenges and opportunities?
A great example. This is the music industry.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Completely transformed by streaming services.
Absolutely.
So if you are a musician or a record label executive or even just someone who loves music,
Mm-hmm.
you need to understand this shift.
You really do.
So back in the day,
Yeah.
if you were an artist, your main focus was getting a record deal.
Right.
But now, you need to understand how to build a following on Spotify or Apple Music.
It's a whole different ballgame.
Right. It's completely different. So even if you're not investing in the stock market, industry analysis, it can help you make better choices about your career. Or even just like understand the world around you a little bit better.
I think so.
Okay, so let's move on to market research. Now, I always thought market research was only for like businesses
Why?
launching their new products.
Yeah.
But you're saying it's actually much broader than that.
It is, absolutely. Market research can be really useful for individuals, too.
Okay.
Like, let's say you're thinking about switching careers.
All right.
Market research could help you figure out which skills are most in demand,
Uh-huh.
what the average salary is, or even where the jobs are located.
Thought that.
Sites like Glassdoor, LinkedIn, even government labor statistics, these are all gold mines for that kind of information.
So basically, it's about understanding your worth in the marketplace, no matter what your quote-unquote product is or skill set is.
That's a great way to put it.
So this is super helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, the last step we're going to talk about is risk assessment. Now, this one seems pretty straightforward, but I feel like it's more nuanced
I agree with you.
than people think.
It is. Risk assessment isn't just about avoiding losses. It's also about understanding the potential upside, too.
Okay, so if you are too risk averse,
Yeah.
you might miss out on some really good opportunities for growth.
That's the balance, right?
Yeah.
It's finding that balance.
Right.
A good framework for assessing risk is looking at the probability of different outcomes and the potential impact of each outcome.
Okay.
That helps you make a more informed decision.
So let's say I'm thinking about investing in my friend's new business.
Okay.
I would need to assess not only the likelihood of that business succeeding, but how much I could potentially gain or lose.
Exactly. And you'd also factor in things like your own financial situation, your own tolerance for risk, and your overall investment goals.
This has been really eye-opening.
Good.
I think the big takeaway here is that financial research, even though it might sound kind of scary and intimidating, it's really about empowering yourself to make better decisions no matter what your background is with finances.
Couldn't agree more. And remember, this is an ongoing process.
Right.
Things are always changing, so stay informed and be ready to adapt as needed.
So, dear listener, we leave you with this. What financial decision are you facing right now? What questions could you ask to do your own little mini research project before taking that leap? Just a little bit of research can go such a long way.
It really can.
We hope this deep dive has given you a solid starting point. Feel free to revisit it anytime. And as always, thanks for joining us.